I'm a little late. I know I'm always going to be a little late to these videos, I think, but I want to share the books that I read this month of April with you because I was able to read 4 books, and these 4 books were really, really fun for me. First up, we have books 1 and 2 of the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Both of these books were really fun reads for me, and I gave them both 5 stars because the story for me is just nostalgic. The story for me, I thought, was very well paced. I love the way that J.K. Rowling created this world. It is definitely, obviously, because we see so much of it still today, a very memorable world and a very well written, just entire saga. The first 2 follows young Harry after he discovers that he's a wizard, and in book 1, we see him go into this new wizarding world, meet new friends, defeat a foe that he defeated for the first time as an infant, but to discover that there is something more that will continue. And in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, in his second year, Harry Potter is returned, excited to go to Hogwarts, but he hasn't heard from his friends at the beginning of the story, finds a new friend in Dobby, and then we also get to experience a really fun scene of the Death Day party, which I really did not remember until I did the reread. So these were really fun. I loved to continue on in this story, and I love getting to see how that story was a little bit different from the movies that we got. And so again, I did this immersive reading and it was really great. So I highly recommend doing the immersive reading with the Audible books. Another book that I read in this month of April was The Poet Empress by Shen. This book was such an amazing story. This was a 5-star read for me, and I highly recommend this book, especially as we are now in Asian American Pacific Islander Month, and this is written by an amazing Asian author. I thought she did well in creating this story. I thought she introduced an amazing character in Wei and in Terran, who is the Emperor's heir, and then just the entire story is insane. I mean, Terran is a terrible person, but it is so complex, and the way that we explore how complicated his personality is and who he is, I thought was so interesting. And so the ending of this book, phenomenal. So please pick it up. And then lastly, I read The Pearl by John Steinbeck. This was my first classic read now as an adult, and it's a small story, less than 100 pages, but there was so much to unravel in this story. We see our main character, Kino, his wife Juana, and their son, Coyotito, and the story really kind of goes from Coyotito having been stung by a scorpion and his family poor, and so a poor family who's trying to get help for their son go to a doctor. The doctor is no help at all, and then Kino uncovers this amazing giant pearl, and so now they are on this journey of like, okay, how can we trade this so that we can get our son the help he's going to need? So really incredible story along the way. There was so much that I learned about this and so much that I enjoyed, and I cannot wait to continue reading more John Steinbeck and more classics.